So if there's duct tape there, you won't go down the slide?
Probably.
So y'all make sure chickens never show up at our doorstep because
Good morning. So church is over, we're home, we're getting ready to have some lunch. I love our local pizza place. So I picked up some pizzas for lunch, put them in the car. I was checking them before I leave, and one of our pizzas, a sausage pizza, all of the cheese was adhered to the top of the box. So the owner's standing there, and he goes, "Are your pizzas okay?" And I was opening the lid, and he goes, "Oh, wait, no, that's not okay. Give that back to me. I'm going to fix this for you. Give me 2 minutes." So he takes our pizza, takes it back in, re-cheeses the whole top, and melts it back on for us. So he saw there was a problem, and he wanted to make sure it was right.
okay. Well,
Yep.
So do we still have cheese adhered to the top of the box?
No, he gave us a new box, too.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
They've recently changed the boxes, and I have a suspicion these are a little bit thinner than the old ones, but yeah, that is a good-looking sausage pizza, except for the sausages underneath the cheese, and there's no cheese up here. You can't go wrong with a nacho pizza. So right after lunch, we had some family come over, and they spent a good while over here. It's actually the nighttime now. The kids were having fun playing. Somebody got a little tired watching kids. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
I don't even know what it's watching.
Okay. Yeah, so we haven't really turned the heat on real high in the house yet since we had the new system installed. It's been getting pretty cold at night. Part of us doesn't want to turn it too high because we were used to not being able to regulate the temperature a whole lot. But now that's different. Maybe it's time to warm the house up a little bit. So we really had a good time last night at my parents' house and enjoyed the steak dinner and all. And we were thinking, that's great. This whole meal, there's nothing in it that came from corn. And then we totally forgot about dessert. There was a pudding pie. Pudding probably has a lot of cornstarch in it. So it seems like for every meal that we really plan real carefully, there's always something that slips by. We made that soup the other day for dinner and thought, that's great. We've left all the corn out. We got a vegetable mix that didn't have any corn in it, and then didn't bother to check the onion soup mix that we put in it, which had a lot of cornstarch. And gosh, it just seems like it's one thing after another. This is really tricky. So now every single mealtime's coming to, we're like, gosh, should we make this or should we make something else? And so now that it's kind of late in the evening and we're starting to get hungry again after our pizza for lunch, I don't know what to make. I don't know what to get. There's not a whole lot of fast food that really seems like it's a good choice because a lot of that has either cornstarch in it or cornmeal or it's fried in corn oil or something. I don't know. It's just, gosh. Apparently Lisa's not the only one that was tired. Well, since everybody in the house has fallen asleep, Luke was laying on the ground watching TV. I think me and Lauren were the only ones that were really up. She and I are going to, well, she's back there somewhere in the dark. She and I are going to run down the street and pick up some dinner for us. Since we never got around to the grocery store this weekend to go shopping, we never made a menu. And yeah, I guess that's just going to happen at the beginning of the week coming up here. Some weeks we do so good planning meals, and some weeks we don't even do it at all. Anyway, we hopped in my van since mine's the one that has a working window over here. I've got to fix that in the other van at some point. The price keeps dropping on Amazon, and I just haven't bought it yet because I'm kind of hoping it'll get cheaper. I can't think of a single good reason that all of these buttons should be just one switch. You have to replace the whole assembly. All I need is one switch on that car, and I can't get it. Gotta buy all 4 of these. Yum, cookout. There's so much stuff in this menu, I don't even know what to order sometimes. Yeah, and there's like 40 different types of milkshakes. It's kind of crazy. Hey, Lauren, let's go see if we can get close to the new McDonald's playground and see what's in there. Okay. You want to do that? Sure. Let's do that. All right, so we have pulled up in the parking lot next door to it to see what all's in here. I guess those are for like climbing over. And is that a big slide on the front and another one on the back? It's like there's little bent pieces of plastic that you climb over and under instead of the flat ones. Yeah. And then that up there looks like a tire thing that you climb through. Where? So these little things here go up and down.
Wait,
there's like the same piece.
Are duct tape. That's not safe.
Well, darling, they're probably not done putting it together yet.
But it's only duct tape.
It is not only duct tape.
Look at it. It's duct tape.
Darling, I promise you it's screwed into the side.
That's duct tape.
Okay.
Doesn't it look like duct tape?
I don't know what it looks like.
It's black, sticky looking stuff.
So you're saying if they're duct taped on, you won't get on it?
depends on if we're still duct taped.
So if there's duct tape there, you won't go down the slide?
Probably. Depends. Olivia have to go first.
Okay. All right. Let's go home and eat. You hungry?
Sure.
Go get strapped back in. Make Olivia go first. Oh my gosh, they're just dropping like flies. He's asleep too. And she's still asleep too. Yeah. Olivia. Hey. Can you pause your tablet for a second? You've been asleep for a little while, huh? Would you like a hamburger and a milkshake? Are you awake? Okay. We got you an Oreo milkshake, is that alright? Is that the only word you can say? Okay. This little guy, though, I'm not sure what we're going to do about him because he's never happy when he wakes up. Alright, so while we were out, Lauren had a interesting request. Well, she wanted to know how much trouble she'd get in if we woke up one morning and she had let 10 chickens in the house.
Words would not describe.
She's like, you need to answer carefully because if I wouldn't get in a whole lot of trouble, I might do it.
In the house?
In the house. Now, she assured me she'd put dog pads down everywhere and make sure that all the poop got cleaned up. But she really wanted some chickens in the house. And she'd do the dishes as payment for letting chickens in the house.
Okay. So hold up. Doing the dishes.
That totally makes up for letting 10 chickens in the house, doesn't it?
And what about the cats?
Oh, I just put the cats. I put baby gates up in each doorway.
Because they can't jump.
No. Well, I tell you what I'm most interested about, though, is where are these chickens going to come from?
They were at our door chirping and being really sad. So I did the 1 minute thing on give me 1 minute to come in and out, and I said, come on chickens, come on, and get them all in and maybe find some old. I'd get the wheat seeds that we'd have to lure them in.
She's put a lot of thought into this.
I know, it's really concerning. So y'all make sure chickens never show up at our doorstep because we have a little Lauren that'll let them all in. I would have a scream. Now, if they were the cute fluffy ones with the ankle stuff.
Oh yeah, she said they'd be the fluffy fancy chickens.
Yeah.
Because these regular white chickens aren't good enough, are they?
No, then would I not be in trouble so I can put them in?
No, you would be in incredible amounts of trouble.
So I can't let 10 chickens in your house.
No. You're a weirdo.
Okay. I just have to put more thought into this.
Oh gosh. I'm hoping we don't wake up in the morning with chickens in the house. I don't know where she'd get them from, so I think we'll be okay. We've actually talked about putting chickens in the backyard at some point if we could find a way to keep them safely separated from Finley, since she really likes to chase birds. That's a project for another day, though. So once everybody woke back up and had dinner, they went back to bed pretty quickly. It's been kind of a busy weekend doing stuff, so I guess they're just still tired. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Wings in the Amazon. They say, haha, French onion tea mix. That is hilarious. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that would be really funny until you actually drank it. I'm fairly confident that's not actually a thing people do, but I guess if you make it like a soup, you could just drink it. I wouldn't call it a tea though, but either way, if you're expecting one thing and got the other, I don't think you'd have a real good time. The actual seasoning that we ended up making was pretty good, and I'd say a pretty close approximation of what we were doing in the packets in the first place, so we'll be doing it that way from now on. I think we're getting ready to learn how to make a lot of the packaged spices that we normally do from scratch. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night. Ooh, fried turkey.
What?
That sounds good.